Yo, Skip, you see it? Is up? Yeah, I want you to see the whole beginning. It's already up. I ain't gonna start it till when you get in. Yeah. Who they playing?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of
See, the
Angels, Los
Raiders I
Angeles,
like. They
California.
dangerous.
Straight
I'll
ahead,
tell you
we've
that
got a
now.
good one on tap
They need
here
another
between
year,
the
and
Pittsburgh
they're going to be
Steelers
dangerous.
and the Los Angeles Rams.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19.
I locked you out already, dog. You locked out. I'm not saying a word to the after the end of the game. You locked out. I'm in grand mode right now. Play the game or nothing. You play the game in frustration, you lose. Why should I do that? No, I'm good.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely.
He's on point.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Yeah, he's on point.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Give me 1 second. Let me just do a sub. Yeah, man. Nah, they don't got all their players in. Just putting all their players in there. They don't got none of the starters in. That's why. Bud Dupree's not in there. You see what I'm doing on Skip? Yeah, Bud Dupree wasn't in there. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
At the 44.
LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Gone.
Across the middle.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. This So they stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Where's Devin Bush at?
Gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
They don't got Bush in there. I don't see where he at.
first down, keep the sticks moving.
No, I'm talking about my team. Bush is on. Bush is their middle linebacker. That's what
Darrell
I'm talking
Henderson.
about.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain
Oh,
of 15,
no, I'll
and
do it
the Rams
at
have a
halftime.
first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a
That's
crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And the Rams are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can.
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. There's a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. James Conner, the running back, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Rams 7, Steelers nothing.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And 9 at the 27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Goff. Incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 11. Goff now looking to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Third and long. It's Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Good job. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 70 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now gone. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I don't know if it's my buttons or something, but that shit taking long to hype the ball, bro. Is that doing that on your side?
That's something defenders work on all the time.
Nah, nigga, that shit taking long to draw. I'm over here pressing the button, pressing it, and it wasn't pressing it at all. I don't know what that is. Even on defense, when I'm picking my man to see what man I'm gonna use, is doing it then too.
It's Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. But it was, if you don't realize, it was before 5 yards, so that's why it was good.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Pittsburgh playbook is ass. That was the best fucking play. Yeah, that was the best play.
And now a 3rd and long situation.
That's it. I don't know. It's something about this fucking.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
See?
Gets to him again.
Shit, mad, taking mad long to release.
It's on EA Sports. And we
it must be the game. I can't say, nah, son, yo, you gotta feel it. Ain't no excuse, but you gotta feel it, dog. It's moving mad slow.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
I'm over there. I don't do that. I don't waste that long. Nah, son, I want.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs under pressure? And they got to him again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Well, the second down throw on target. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It's a gain of 8.
A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Good play, good play. He threw it way back in that nigga.
Picked off at the 48. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the
second half. Yeah, he threw that shit way behind him.
Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just
I'm going to tell you this now, man. Roethlisberger feel like a turtle, nigga.
And now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Yeah.
First and 10.
He moves slow.
Field at the 48.
Yeah.
He starts with a give to Akers. And nothing doing.
Oh, hell no.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Avery Williamson
they're the ones keeping me in the fucking game. I gotta play a different game with them.
And that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They would not let me switch my man.
For LA, 47 yards.
At the 4-yard line.
And look, I got Fitzgerald right behind him. I couldn't even dive, nigga.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second and goal from the 1. Here's Goff. This is caught.
Oh, no.
A touchdown.
Nah, you ran out, nigga, and caught that.
Now it's third and goal.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a
came
team
out
very
on
much,
that.
unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
Yeah.
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They were held out last time. Here now is third and goal from the 1. Goff now looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people
It's
right
like,
now saying, well, why don't you have a
it's like if
spy in
you
your
got
defense,
fast
someone who
niggas,
will
they
dance
feel
with it
fast, but
and
not
go
that
where he
fast.
goes.
Like,
Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy,
Like
you've
they
taken away
slowed the
someone in
game down.
coverage as well. And
They slowed the
oftentimes,
game down.
the
Remember
spy,
niggas is
not
jumping
as
in front of your
athletic as the guy he's trying to
passes?
keep up with,
Like it's
so
hard
he gets
to, you gotta
defeated
time
anyway.
them now, like
Turns third
type
and
of
goal
shit.
into a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, so I could bust them Falcons niggas ass.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nah, he coming with the Falcons, nigga. He coming with the Falcons all day long. That's his team. He ain't gonna play with nobody else. I had to understand that. I used to complain about that with him too. After a while, I was like, yo, that's his team. You want to play with his team.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Pittsburgh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, so good.
Here's Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent.
Yeah, I
thus far,
switched it.
and it was again on the last
Because
play.
Jalen Ramsey was holding the nigga. That's why. So let me see if I can catch him again.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they
Yeah,
will
you
set
gonna win
up
this
shop
game.
at their own 46-yard
Everything moving
line.
slow on this shit.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
really, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with
Nah,
your scheme?
I think
Maybe
it
we
could,
should look
I
at the
don't know, it could be
defense
the
and just give
internet
them a
because
whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
it's dragging
On
for me,
first
dog.
down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Going right back to Akers.
Look at that, man. Look at that.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
From the red zone now, Goff. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. That's the end.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Gay is on for the point after. They missed one earlier, remember, but
I don't know why now they still do the same thing. They still show the nigga plays.
20. Steelers 7.
Because you just called out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even notice it to when you said something. No, I'm saying I don't know. Like, I'm not looking at it. Is what I'm saying.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Man, you don't know Roethlisberger is like a dead turtle, dog. He don't get the ball up there.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Why are you underthrowing still in this game? That shit bugged me the fuck out, man.
Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Steelers.
On first down, it's Samuels. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Throw it low. This time you throw it high while he's in front of him.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
It's
going to wind up incomplete. However,
yeah.
Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Yeah, but I'm still right there at the 40, so I'm okay. It's still like a free play. Nah, right there at the 40, wherever the play was.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger.
Go ahead, you slow ass nigga! Damn! No, I gotta get off
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time, but it's going to be second down.
I definitely gotta get off that. I'm gonna put my wire back because when you are now on that, I know I'm on yours because I never switch my wire back. No, I'm not mad. I just should have did it before this game.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, none of them went for it.
Third time.
Yo, none of them went, but 2 of them crossed it and never was fit. Look at this shit, bro.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure.
Yo, this shit running slow,
and that's going to
man.
help lead to the interception.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A loss of a
I
full
sent the
3
whole house,
yards,
nigga.
and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it
I
difficult for them to
sent
move the
the
Made it very difficult
whole
right there. Now
blitz,
they need to
nigga.
repeat
Everybody
that effort.
went.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
From the 50,
Yeah, I
it's
sent
gone.
it.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they
Yeah,
want to
you're
throw
right
the
about
football.
that.
There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That's right, you didn't do nothing wrong. You come here and check his spots out, that's right.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
90% of the time you run on most of everybody run on first down. Just to test it out, yeah. Just to test out the defense, see where it's
This
at.
is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Holy
First play of the
shit,
drive there
man.
is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's
Yeah,
one of the biggest
I brought
differences in this game
safety,
and why
strong
they're losing
safety,
right now.
everybody went.
After the incompletion, here's second
That's
and
the
10 from
not
the 20.
4-6. That's in 3-4.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring it back.
It's a slow team right here. Them niggas is slow.
Touchdown.
Good game,
That's
Jake.
the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating
Skip,
there
that's
again
in
a big way.
And
3-4.
they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Rams 27, Steelers 7. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I just did it for the franchise. They don't got no offense. They don't got no quarterback.
Where he would have been.
Dwayne Haskins is 65. Alex Smith is 71 as quarterback. Their defense is monster, but their offense is shitty. Yeah, I'm gonna play with somebody else different, man, next game.
The Steeler offense here about
Yeah,
ready
because
for
they
their
got
next
defense.
drive.
They
And
got
that
Chase
last pick
Young,
six
dog.
may have been the backbreaker
Montez
as they
Sweat.
now face a 3-score deficit
Chase
in the
Young,
fourth
Chase
quarter.
Young got an
They need
89
points
speed,
quickly.
and Montez Sweat got a 91 speed at end. Like, I picked them up just for deep. Yeah, their defense is dumb crazy.
Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six. He's going to fire one deep.
I took too
middle of the
long.
field, and this will be close to 30. And they
Ooh, I thought I
finally
took
do
too
get
long
it, but
because,
not
yo,
before
Rock,
he reaches the 27.
Roethlisberger
At this stage, there's
throwing.
nothing left to do but to
Oh,
keep
man.
firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He caught it. He caught it.
Now here is another
You know what I gotta
interception.
learn? Touch passes, man. That's a big thing for me.
They will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and
You
they've turned
spin
into
backwards.
interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially
I got
in
blocked
later
before I
ones.
even
From the
got over there.
26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
Yeah, they got it real. They ain't doing no more computer
always go for it.
things.
I'm one of those guys.
This will be taken at the
Yeah,
10.
you heard what you said, what you used to
A
do.
big kick there. We'll call it
You know what I mean?
56 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 28 yards the gain there on the catch.
It is,
and run.
but you spinning backwards.
With it over the middle and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's complete right around the 8. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last shot for Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by John Johnson.
Yeah, he's getting caught. He's getting caught. He's getting caught.
As they try to finish off this drive with 6
Ben
points.
Roethlisberger fucked that whole shit up.
With a victory here.
Once you come back, you were slowing up.
After the break,
Josh.
the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got
Hey, that was Juju.
They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but
Yeah,
what a
good game,
second
good
half, the
game.
adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,
Where's
whatever
Skip?
it
You
was,
got
it
on.
all came together in the second half,
Yo.
and no points were allowed.
Who
That's a
told you?
great way to close
Nah,
it
I know.
out.
I don't mind. Roll up another one, man. Gang, you seen that shit, Lucky? Hold on, yo. I'm a disconnect for a second. Let me just put my
That'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm
Let me
Brandon
switch the
Gaudin.
internet
You've been
real
watching
quick.
the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
Put that-
log on to EA